What's up everybody, Beastman45 Games here, and today I'll be reviewing a great addicted heavy metal FPS rhythm game called Metal Hellsinger. This game is starting to be one of my favorite games of this year. Now, let's get to the review and find out why. Overview. Metal Hellsinger is a fast-paced rhythm first-person shooter indie game about a female demon that fights her way through hell while slashing away to a heavy metal perfect timing beat rhythm combat system. The graphics and art design are very similar to the new Doom games by Bethesda, except you have to shoot, slash, and dodge to a precise time to the beat of the music. Story. Metal Hellsinger's story is very generic and straight to the point. You play as a female demon named the Unknown that has had her voice taken by the Order of Hell, named the Judge, and it's up to you and a skull you find named Paz to help you fight your way through hell to get your voice back, so nothing special. Gameplay. The core gameplay of Metal Hellsinger is to shoot, dodge, and melee your way to the beat your way through hell. The rhythm-based combat works with arrows that flashes in the middle of your crosshair, and when you hit it perfectly or close to the beat, you will get a hit streak multiplier called Fury. And the higher it is, the more of the music you will hear. The multiplier will start from 4, which will be the base beat of the music, 8 will bring in the guitars and drums, and 16, the max Fury multiplier, will bring in the vocals to hear the whole song. The music will fade back to the base beat if you lose your Fury combo, so if you want to hear the whole song for the level, then be sure to keep your multiplier up. The game has 8 levels that end with the boss and can go all longer depending on how well you hit the beat, which does a lot more damage to enemies, but will take longer and do less damage if you miss your hits on the beat. The weapons you start out with are a sword called Terminus, a skull named Paz with infinite ammo but does little damage, and I think personally it's the best weapon to land hits with to start for practice, and to get an enemy at a weaker state to slaughter them, which is actually closer to a glory kill from Doom, that when you hit it, when it flashes, then it'll give you some health. Then a shotgun named Persephone with more weapons to unlock with each stage of hell completed. There is a challenge mode called Torments that give you a special sigil perk that you can equip up to 2 in the story mode to help you with combat and keep your multiplier from fading away if you fail a beat. Soundtrack. The soundtrack to me is great, even though I'm not really a huge fan into the screamo metal stuff, but more into the melodic vocal. The music fits well with the gameplay style, except a few tracks that can be a bit hard to track with the tempo. The soundtrack includes popular vocal artists from System of a Down, which is one of my favorite bands, Arch Enemy, Lamb of God, Trivium, and more that are all made by Two Feathers, and the best thing about the music is that it's copyright free, so it's safe to stream content from. My favorite tracks are Stygia, Silent No More, and No Tomorrow. I enjoyed the challenging rhythmic gameplay of the shooting to the beat, even though I kept missing the first time, but when my hits synced with the music, then it feels awesome and very fluid. The music is amazing except for a few tracks that didn't stand out to me. I like the voice acting in the cutscenes, but kinda thought the Wild West country narrator was a bit out of place for the theme of the game. The art design for the motion painting looked beautiful, and the overall graphics looked really nice. I did enjoy the Torment challenge mode, even though they can be brutal but satisfying to complete, to get a helpful social perk to aid you in combat. Dislikes. I wish there was more than 8 levels. I don't like how each level is stuck to only one song, and would have liked to switch songs when you go back to replay a level you've already beaten, but with the song from a different stage. I don't like how some of the weapons like the shotgun, crossbow, and boomerangs tend to be slow to keep up with the music. I would have liked there to be a bit more automatic weapons like the Paz, fast firing skull, the fast slashing of the sword, and the dual pistols. I don't like how the levels can feel familiar to previous levels, in which there was collectibles to collect and explore with varied environments. I think the calibration settings do not do the gameplay justice because it doesn't play a beat or a sample of a song, but instead it plays a generic beeping sound. Lastly, I don't like having to fight the same boss in each level just with different attacks. Except for the very last level, because that boss is pretty amazing with, with one of the best songs by Serge Tankian called No Tomorrow. I wish there was a save option instead of failing 3 times, then you had to restart the level all over again. But I guess that's why the game is short, because you have to be really skilled to run through the level very fast, and also don't like how the music lowers when your health is low. That way you can hear the music to finish off an enemy to heal up. In conclusion, overall, I very much enjoyed this heavy metal action-based FPS game. With its amazing soundtrack, shoot to the rhythm gameplay, when I land a hit and feel like a badass, while also knowing it has some flaws and it's not for everyone because it's a rhythm FPS. I would say give it a shot and see what you think. Despite its lack of content and short levels, I would give this game an 8 out of 10 for the very fun gameplay and amazing soundtrack. This game is available on Xbox Game Pass for the Series X and S, with the cloud version for the Xbox One that I've played and had a bad first experience with performance issues the first time, but it ran smoothly the second time I booted it up. There's also a demo on Steam for the PC. The price is $40 for Xbox Series X and S, PS5, and $30 on Steam for the PC. What did you think of this game if you played it, and did you enjoy it as much as I did? Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace out, metalheads.